Hey everyone, welcome into the channel. It's Karen Lavender Clothesline here on YouTube, also on eBay and Instagram. So this morning we are getting on the road. We're going to be looking for some metal artwork for the house. We've been on a hunt for that, and we realized we're also going to be near the corporate Goodwill. This is the big Goodwill that has the corporate near it. I don't generally go there too often because it's not spectacular, but you never know. All right, hit that like and subscribe button. We're taking you with us. So this is what the official shot of this store looks like. It says store. Look up, store. There's the corporate office down there. This is on Route 41, honey. Where are we? Where are we? That's the question. 50% off yellow tags. Did you hear Roger? He just said, I'm not sure. All right, this is what the store looks like. We're gonna grab a cart. We have been in this store, but I think the last two times, I'm gonna say, it wasn't great. It was such a big store. Very surprising, but you never know. Never say never. What are you looking for today? What are you rubbing? Did you spill your lunch on your shirt?
Yeah, a little bit of...
What'd you eat?
Chicken parm sandwich.
Oh, I was thinking it was meatball.
Yeah.
All right. Chicken parm sandwich. Oops, sorry. And what did I have? I had turkey and cheddar pinwheels. It was pretty good. All right, we're gonna go right to hard goods because I still have about a half a rack of clothing to get through, and I don't feel like it. I really don't feel like it. Clothing is just so much work. For all you clothing resellers out there, good for you. I quit. Oh, look at this blouse. This is pretty. Who's making this? Well, it's not really good quality, but that's pretty. All right. What was the color tag?
I forget already.
Me too.
Yellow.
Yellow. My husband says yellow. Let me get out of the way. I wish I would have left the camera on because right after I said I'm not doing clothing, we passed the swimsuits and I say to Roger, I really should be doing swimsuits. There's so many good suits in this state. Look at the price on this. Let me pull this tag for us. It's green tag, $5.49, brand new. That's a really nice suit. That's going in the cart. See that? Never say never. Yeah. Are you trying to get past me?
I was going to get ahead of you so I can get the better ones.
Like, go for it. See what I deal with? You're going to help me find swimsuits? Which ones would you pick up? Sure. What do you know? Tell me everything you know about women's swimsuits. Go.
Zero.
Oh, this is cute. So this is called a tankini top because it's part of a two-piece, but it's not a bikini. Bikini. So it's a tank. And what is this? $3.49.
Wow.
That's really good. It's got the built-in shelf bra. You taking notes?
Yeah.
No. He's out. That's kind of cute too. I don't see, honey, could you look and see if there's a brand in there for me? I like Lands and I like Cole. Cole is good. Cole of California, I think, is the official name. Don't quote me on that. What other ones do I do well with? All the top brands, of course. All the designer brands, Kate Spade and all the like. I'm looking for the brand on this clear tag. I'm not seeing one.
I don't see anything. It just has this tag.
Okay.
Size 18.
Yeah. No, it would be in there, but sometimes it's underneath the shelf bra. That's actually cute. Ruffle front. No, this is cute too. One piece. What are they getting for this? $5.49. Most swimsuits you can get $30 for. Oh, that's really cute. Who is making that? I think I'm going to be throwing this one in the cart. Oh, darn. The tags are cut. That's actually very cute. It's a one piece with a ruffle. Do you think that would fit me? Does that look like my size? I like this little ruffle thing going on. I don't want to try on suits. Try it on. Oh, oh, stop. I think this might, I don't know. I thought maybe the name was in it. All right. I don't know what I'm doing. We're supposed to be going to hard goods. All right, I just found this black one. This is Victoria's Secret. Molded cups, black, ruched sides, tankini, very nice. Gold hardware. Seems to be in fairly decent shape. No bottom, but that's okay because black is kind of easy to match. $3.49. Wow, that's going in. All right, this might be a bathing suit video. Is this another one? Who is this? I don't know who that is. Huh. I'm trying to figure out what brand it is. What does that say?
A-C-H-E.
A-she? I have no idea. I don't know who that is.
I think I got everything I need.
All right, who is this? We don't know. 3 extra large. There are just so many swimsuits made by non-branded companies. Very hard to tell what's what sometimes, especially if the woman cut the tags out. So many Amazon suits. Can't even tell you. Oh, this is cute. Who's making that? Again, I don't see a brand name. That's adorable. Look at that. And then you tie that little tie underneath the chest or in the back and you make a bow. Oh, I love that. There's a pink one. Cute. I was looking at this one. Seems well made. I do like these colors. Let's see if we can find a brand on this. When I look at swimsuits, I make sure all the personal areas are clean. If they're not clean, I don't buy the suit. I don't care how much washing. You know, you have your limits. You know what I'm saying? Land's End. This is a very nice suit. Let's see, it has all its proper tags. And what does Goodwill want for it? They want $5.49. We're gonna throw that one in the cart. All right, it's a swimsuit kind of day. Here is a beautiful red one. Again, molded cups, ruched sides. You can feel the quality of this. Very nice suit. What are they asking for it? $5.49. Let's see if we can find the size in the branding tag. This is Ann Cole, perfect. And is the size there? Oh, it might be cut. Am I looking wrong? Oh, size 14. Perfect. $5.49. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful condition. I don't think this person wore it. And right from swimsuits, we are in furniture. Look at this fun vase. Beautiful. Open mouth fish. Lily Pulitzer. That is something. Oh, $14.99. Still beautiful, but not for this girl. I'm not getting that. All right, so we've spent the whole morning looking for our metal wall art for our house, and I can't really say we found much, but we had a good time looking. It's going to be one of those elusive things that you're hunting for, and then when the time is right, we'll find what we're looking for. Oh, Roger found something pink and polka dotted. What did you get? What is that? That's really nice. Who's making that?
Victoria's Secret.
Oh, that's nice. $5.99. Oh, pink on the butt. Cute. You should do well with that.
Medium.
Nice. Am I wearing that? The way he announces medium. Look at this couch. Let's go around. All right, so really today is our day off. And here we are, filming and working and all of the things. Look at this couch. Oh, this looks like 1950s. Wow. Okay, this is decent quality. That is kind of cool. Kind of. All right, so they want $100, and today is yellow tag, so it's not on sale. What else do we want to look at? Ooh, look at this big art easel. $49.99. I have sold quite a few art easels on Facebook Marketplace. Of course I have. Of course I have. Let's see what else. There's a big calla lily plant. Oh, do you see the lamps? Let's go look at lamps together. See if we spot anything. There's some glass ones with floral. What is that, 90s, I'm gonna guess? Maybe late 80s, maybe. this is a solid brass lamp. Well, it's not solid, it is hollow. Okay, it's got a little bit of a rock. Nope, we're good, but it does have scratches. That's kind of cute though. It's an acorn. I thought it was a pineapple. What's this? Do we want a hot air balloon dragonfly lamp? I almost think I do. $3.99. What are you looking at?
Orvis.
Oh, okay. What do you think of that?
It looks kind of cheap though.
No, this is this camel? What do I want to say? Find out what this is made out of. Camel? That's not camel hair.
There's something on the side is like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
here.
it's damaged here. That would have been good. That's a nice hat. You look like a mounted policeman. Unfortunately, this is chipped. Look at this little hot air balloon lamp. This is all just painted. It's not real Tiffany lamp.
Where's it chipped this here?
Yeah, base.
Little black paint.
Little black paint will fix it up, or not. Baskets down one side, along with a few wood items. And the other side, candle holders. Candles, candle holders, all of the things. Look at this tree. I don't think this wrought iron tree came with these fake crystals. Somebody tied them on. All right, we have some Christmas decor. Oh, it's like a little advent calendar. I'm not sure where you put the number of the days. Maybe he's missing something. He's missing his day numbers. And in a blink of an eye, it turned to holiday. I don't want to look at Christmas. Meowie Christmas. I guess if you have a cat that looks like that, that would be kind of cute to hang his stocking from this. That's kind of adorable. Who's making this? I don't see any branding on him. All right, do we want a Meowie Christmas? I almost think we do. For $4. All right, I'm leaving him. I'm not buying every cat I see. Very, very unique pieces on the shelf. A piece of petrified wood. What? What is going on here? What is that? Do we want that?
He said driftwood.
Which way does it go? Does it stand up?
$7.99.
$7.99. It's almost like a statue. Okay, it doesn't stand up. It's not like a statue. It's like a piece of firewood. We have a mask, a tribal mask. Oh, that one is nice. I haven't seen one like this. I'm trying to remember. This is carved from one piece of wood, $4.99. That's a really nice mask.
It is nice.
Alaskan, maybe? I'm guessing Alaska. Any signatures? That's handmade. All chiseled out. I think that's a real one. I don't think that's a reproduction. Be nice if it was signed.
Well, it seems like there's something down in there.
Let me see. I'm not sure. Yeah, definitely putting that one in the cart. Love that. Absolutely love that. We want more of those. I am back in swimwear. Hard goods turned out to be less than stellar, which I kind of figured, but it's always good to check. $3.49. Did we see this one? This one's a Land's End. I might have looked at this already. I think the size tag was missing from this one. I am looking to see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Hold the phone. Where did I ever get that saying? Hold the phone. Is anybody holding the phone anymore? I don't think so. All right, 16W. And this one is $3.49. That's in nice condition. We're going to go ahead and throw that in the cart. All right, it's a swimwear kind of day. Who knew? Not me. Oh, Lauren Ruff, Lauren. Beautiful quality. There is the little logo tag. Let's take a look at this one. What a pretty color. It's like a fuchsia. That is beautiful. All right, let's see if it has its size tag because it looks to be a little bit bigger. Nope, evidence that the size tag has been cut out. Darn those people that cut out their tags. Don't they know that we can't resell, or it's very hard to resell a swimsuit without a size tag? You know, I do sell a lot of clothing that doesn't have a size tag in it, whether it be, you know, a homemade piece or a piece where it has been cut out, vintage piece. And with clothing, you can give measurements. With swimsuits, very hard to give measurements because there's so much stretch to the fabric. I would guess this is like a 14. But that's a total guess, and I don't like to give measurements and then be wrong. So swimsuits are one of the categories that I don't sell without a size tag. All right, I think that's it. Oh, look how cute this ruffle is. I just love swimsuits because I wear them so much because I swim a lot. I am very much a swim girl. That is super cute, doesn't feel like good quality. I'm gonna wait on that one. All right, so how many swimsuits did we get? We got the black one that we just picked up, so that's 1. The red is 2. Purple is 3. This multicolored tropical one, 4. And then the black one, which was Victoria's Secret, 5. 5 swimsuits, that's not bad. Swimsuits are very easy to photograph for me. I either lay them flat or just right on the hanger on the wall, and I give measurements diagonally. So I always give a measurement from the top of one shoulder, and you measure diagonally down to the middle of the crotch. That's the only measurement that I give with a one piece. With a tankini or just a top, I will do bust and length. All right, who is making this? This doesn't feel especially good quality. I don't see a brand tag. Kind of a cute pattern. I'm gonna go find Roger. I think he's in men's clothing, and this is it for today. I don't do well in this store. Leave a comment down below if you like this store and if you pick up quite a bit as a reseller, and let's see where the video takes us. In this part of the video, I just want to go over what I was talking about in the thrift store as far as buying and selling swimsuits. I have sold hundreds of swimsuits like everything else that I always talk about, and swimsuits can make very good money. I find the best swimsuits in the states that have the warmest climate, of course, because more people buy swimsuits if you live in an area where swimming is a very popular activity. If you go to like an inner city location or you go to a cold climate, I don't think you're naturally going to find as many swimsuits in the thrift store. It stands to reason that more people would be buying new suits and using them, or maybe not using and donating them, when they live in a warmer climate. All right, so I got the 5 suits. I believe I paid $28 for all 5. I think that was a phenomenal price. And I also got the tiki mask, the wood mask. So the suits probably cost me about $4 and change each because I paid tax on everything also. Let's start with the suits and just talk a little bit about what I look for. Now, a suit that is in really good condition, of course, trumps any kind of suit that has wear. I generally don't buy suits that don't have size tags or have any kind of wear. One of the first place to me that a suit is going to show signs of wear is the bottom, the butt, because when you sit on the edge of a pool or you sit in the sand at the beach, that part of the article of clothing is going to get the most wear. I think we've all been at the pool where you sit on the edge of the pool and then the bottom of it, your butt area gets all of those little pulls. So I always check the back, I check the butt to make sure it's in really nice condition. I don't think this person even wore this suit, truthfully. It is pristine and it is beautiful. Another thing that I like to see in a swimsuit is that it's lined, that it's 2 layers, because a lot of times the cheaper suits will not put a second layer inside. It won't be lined with a control panel or just extra material if the color is light. If you buy a white swimsuit, it should be lined because white has a tendency, especially in the sun, to be see-through. So to me, I love to see a swimsuit that is double layer. Also, when I look at a swimsuit, you look for boning. Boning is usually on the side of the bust. That's what's going to hold this up. Now, you do have a halter strap on this one, but boning in a swimsuit shows that more care and more cost was put into making the article, and it just makes the suit fit nicer. Like I said, this is a gorgeous suit. It has ruching. Anytime the material is gathered, whether it's between the bust or on the sides, wherever, that's called ruching. This is a halter, and I will mention in the listing if the halter strap is removable, because some people like to just wear a bandeau style. That is what the style is called if you don't wear the strap, bandeau. So when you look at the size tag, or you look for the size tag, because my recommendation is do not buy swimsuits that don't have a size tag. There's too much chance that the buyer is going to get the item, and even if you try to give measurements, the measurements are not going to be as accurate as if you're measuring like a cotton dress or something like that. Swimsuits have a lot of stretch capability, so they contract a lot, so it's very hard to get an accurate measurement. This one, you can see, has the stay up sticky band inside, another sign of quality. I bet you this looks beautiful on. I might have to try this on. All right, let's take a look at the size tag. Now, in better suits, the size tag should give the size of the bust cup. I don't see it on this one. This is Ann Cole. Let's take a look at the Victoria's Secret. You would think Victoria's Secrets would put the size of the cup. Let's take a look at this one. Yes, 38D. See that right there? They're giving the size of the cup because it's built like a bra, and that is wonderful. This is a tankini top. So when I go to measure a swimsuit for a listing, I measure from the top of the strap. See this seam here? I put my tape measure here, and I measure diagonally over the bust down to the middle of the crotch on the other side of the leg. This is the proper way to measure the length of the suit, and that's really important. And that is one of the main measurements I give. I might also do a side seam across the bust to the other side seam. But you know what? That's even going to give a false sense because the bust is not filled out. So this is going to be a much smaller bust size than when the person is wearing it, if that makes sense. All right, so that's what I look for. Quality bathing suits in beautiful condition. Ones that have a lining is always a yes. New is really nice. This one still has the label, the hygienic protection label, so that is great. And yeah, I think we did well today with these suits. I'm expecting to get, I'm going to say between 30 and 50 for the one-piece suits, and then maybe 30, a solid 30 to 35 for the tankini tops. All right, guys, I figured I would just add this in to show you what kind of suits I found today and talk a little bit about buying swimsuits for resale. Thanks so much for watching. Go out and get what's yours. As you can tell, we are in the garage and getting ready to pull some shipping. I think I have maybe 10 or 12 solds, a little bit more interesting items, and I figured I would just bring you along. I know you guys love the shipping part of the video, and I'm going to be trying to do that a little bit more just because I spend a lot of time in this garage looking for things, shipping things out, and just the general business of reselling. All right, so today I have Starbucks. This is a venti iced brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso with only half the amount of sugar that the original recipe calls for. I don't know why I'm telling you all of that. I have an extra GoPro battery. The GoPro is in my hand. That's what I'm filming on, and the phone to tell what has sold. I even have readers. Boy, is my act together. All right, without further ado, let's get going. Let's pull shipping and see what is sold in my eBay store, Lavender Clothesline. So the first item that we're going to be pulling is a pair of LL Bean men's loafers. This is a Kelty loafer. Kelty refers to this fringed piece on top of the loafer, and they sold for $47.50. We're going to look in men's loafer shoes. I think I still have the men's shoes, the loafers and the lace-ups in these two bins from the move. I consolidated. I would like to get back to having everything separated out. I just haven't had a chance to work on that this weekend, Father's Day weekend. Roger's kids are coming into town, grandkids and kids, so I'm picking and choosing my battles. Happy Father's Day to everyone. What a shot to be saying Happy Father's Day, staring at some bins, but Happy Father's Day to all of you dads. All right, so the loafers are going to be in this bin. Let's pull this bin and find the Kelty loafers. All right, so here are the loafers here. All blacks and browns are together. Like I said, I consolidated, but these all are slip-on shoes, so it does make it fairly easy to find. I do like separating out shoes by color to further niche down. And here are the shoes here. LL Bean. I did want to show you this. I'm going to call it a tongue here. See how this has like a fringe to it? That is called a Kelty loafer. These are in very nice condition. LL Bean, Freeport, Maine. And like I said, they sold for $47.50. Next item on the list, 120 Light American Flag by Noma. This is a vintage light up American flag window decoration, and it's holographic. All the things, $45 it's sold for. It's got to be up top. This is quite big. Let's see if we can reach this. Okay. Thank goodness it's lightweight. That would have been something if this was heavy, getting it down from such a high up shelf. All right, so here it is here, 120 Light American Flag by Noma. I did test it, fully working in the original box, $45. The vintage wood cottagecore German Give Us Our Daily Bread plate sold $18. I listed this a couple of weeks ago. Here it is here. For some reason, I really love this. I think it's the way they did the flowers. This is all hand painted. How pretty is that? All right, so $18 for that. Next up for $9.99, I bought a massive amount of Hanes Comfort Blend t-shirts. They're the tagless ones. This is the last of them. I probably bought these, I'm going to say 3 or 4 years ago. And I think I bought like 100 packs of them. If I remember correctly, a store was going out of business and I just went in and said, I'll take them all. And the guy looked at me like I was crazy and he said, you want them all? And I was like, yes. And I only paid like $1 or $2. So $9.99, you know, it's one listing and you're just selling them, rinse, repeat, selling them. All right, $9.99, let's go find these. This is going to be in men's odd items because I don't generally pick up men's undergarments of any type. All right, let's see if I can find this. We're looking for men's odd items. Are they here? I think that's what I called them. Oh, they're in with men's fleece. I walked right by them. Men's fleece and odd items. Again, another moving tag where we were consolidating. Okay, doesn't look like I have too many left. It's this one here, tagless, right? Yes, tagless. Oh, I have V-neck and round neck. I better make sure that the one that I need is V-neck. V-neck, tagless, lay flat collar, that's different. And what is this one here? Again, a V-neck, I think, small petite. Okay, let's just grab this one. Shrinks less, quick drying, $9.99. All of those things. That's a really good deal for somebody. 3 men's Hanes t-shirts. Yeah, that's a good deal for $10 in shipping. All right, I love my own stuff. Next up, oh, the farmhouse clay pitcher sold with the bird on it. This was a favorite of mine, $33. Okay, so all the pottery is down here. Now, I do often say I don't pick up pictures, but I do make exceptions. Look how gorgeous this is. I love stuff like this. I don't know why, but it always reminds me of like, I don't know, like a small house out on a prairie or out on the grasslands, and very simple lifestyle and just beautiful pieces in a simple decor. You know, can you picture it? All the things, wash, hanging, blowing in the breeze. Definitely not my lifestyle. Can we just say this is not simple? All right. $33. Oh, the Vera Pelle Italian leather purse sold $48. That is going to be in purses, and I think I see it in here. This is it here. Picked this up recently. Lovely leather. Very nice condition. I have to say, this barely looks used, but I did list it as pre-owned. Okay, the brass tray sold for $18. That is going to be right over here. Let's move the menorah and bring the brass tray out. Ball feet. I guess you keep letters in this. That's what I'm picturing. But you know, this would be lovely on a vanity with like nail polish in it, or some kind of makeup or perfume bottles, atomizers grouped together. I love trays. Can I just say, every room you go into in my house, I have a tray. Like by the stove, the tray holds the salt and pepper and olive oil and the balsamic. In the bathroom, probably holds like my face washes and stuff like that. I just love a good tray. What can I say? What can I say? Next up, Anthropologie dress. This is a size something or another, $44. Let's go into it so I can see what I'm looking for. Thank goodness for eBay photos. Okay, so it is a peasant dress, new with tags, $44 in like a rust color. It's a size medium. Dresses are down here. Now this is medium prints. This might be it right here. Let's see, can she do it? Probably gonna scrape my hand doing this, but see if I can get this out without pulling the bin down. You try all the tricks of the trade as you do this for a living. When you're in the throes of things, you try whatever you can to save yourself steps, to save yourself lifting heavy bins. And this is it here, Anthropologie, size medium, all packaged, ready to go, new with tags. $44. All right, I think this is a very quick shipping. We only have 2 more items to pull. The first one for $19, the Stanley tumbler sold. I put this on for $19. I might have underpriced this, but number one, it's pre-owned. Number two, these things are so saturated on eBay. When the big Stanley cup thing happened, you know, you were selling cups that would normally bring $10 for like $30. Everybody wanted a Stanley tumbler. And now it has calmed down a little bit. This is an especially nice one in very nice condition, $19. So this sold in like probably the same day I listed it, maybe the next day. And oh, the 4-H Club, a collective, oh, the 4-H Club Marisol de Luna scarf sold. That is going to be in somewhere. Where did I put that? It's either in all smalls. Yep, I can see it here. Once again, I think I can just sneak this out. Now, this one did not get packaged yet. So I have to pack this down with tissue paper. I'll probably pick one of the beautiful tissue papers that I get from my daughter, Mellissa, Freshbloominclothing. She sells this type of tissue paper on her website. So if you want to know about that, you can go into the show's notes and it brings you to her website. She sells poly mailers and note cards, business cards, gorgeous tissue paper. All right, and the scarf sold for $24. I might have said that already. Okay, I think that's it for today. Let me just go through, make sure we got everything, and I'm going to get to shipping. Like I said, Roger's kids are coming into town, his son and his wife, and their 2 kids, cutest little girls. I'm so sorry I can't film family members, but boy, does Roger have cute grandkids. Oh my goodness, they're just adorable. And we're going to be spending the weekend with them for Father's Day. So very blessed and so glad I have this job that I can just get this done and have a little time off with family. All right, love you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. Happy Father's Day to all of you dads. Go out and get what's yours.